know the symbol for parallel lines? Brad, what do you think? It does. It looks like a sideways equal sign.
Oh, nice.
Sideways equal sign. Coplanar lines that do not intersect. Okay, skew lines might be something that you have not heard before. So, skew lines don't lie in the same plane, and they never intersect. So let me show you a drawing, and I'll show you an actual example of one. So if I draw a plane here, there's a plane, okay? And I have a line on that plane. Here's a line, and it's on the plane. It's sitting on the plane. Let me show you. So now I have another line like this, and it is not on the plane. It's going through the plane. Can you see that? Let's look at the definition. It says they don't lie in the same plane and they never intersect. So this line is on this plane. This line is going this way. They're called skew lines. They never intersect. Yes?
Do you think of skew lines as in like a skewer? Like how you skewer something and it goes through it?
You could. Well, but that's not really the definition of skew line, because it has to not intersect that line. Okay, so here's this line. The green line is on that plane, correct?
Yes.
The green line is sitting on that plane. Then you have this black line that's perpendicular to it and doesn't hit it, does it? This black line is on a different plane. These are skew lines. They're never going to intersect, and they don't lie on the same plane. So maybe if I hold it like this, you can see better. Let's say that this black line is on this plane. See like that? Skew lines. The black line is on this plane, the green line is on this plane. They don't intersect, they won't hit each other. They're skew lines. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sort of?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. All right. Let's look at this picture. What lines are parallel in this picture? What lines are parallel? Okay. Lines M and N. And this little arrow thingy means parallel. That little arrow thingy means parallel. Right there. Okay? When you see that, that means those lines are parallel. What lines, if any, are perpendicular? Give me a set of lines that are perpendicular. Joshua.
M and P.
Okay, M and P. Line P and line M are perpendicular. Is there another pair of lines that are perpendicular? N and P.
Nice.
Line P and line N are also perpendicular. How can you tell? What part of this picture shows you that they're perpendicular? Jess. The right angle thing. Okay? What lines, if any, are skew?
Q and N.
There's no symbol for skew. What lines, if any, are skew? Can you tell? How come you say that?
Touch.
Because they're all touching and they're all on the same plane. So, none, they're all coplanar. Shh, and they all touch. So there isn't any skew lines in that picture.
Bless you.
Okay? One clue is that there's no dashed line there. All right, turn it over. Okay, on your own, do this real quick. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Shouldn't take you too long. On your own, do 1, 2, and 3.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Not on the plane.
Right, and it doesn't intersect. It doesn't intersect that other line, right? Okay, Angela.
But doesn't Z intersect X?
Z intersects X. But I'm talking about number 3, the skew lines. Which two lines are skew? And they are Y and Z because they don't intersect and they're on different planes.
Z and X are on the same.
Okay. Z and X could be on the same plane, exactly.
Why
They
is it on
are.
its own plane?
But Y and X are on the same plane also.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It just shows that.
I don't get that picture. It just looks flat.
Okay, parallel planes, two planes that don't intersect. I could draw it if you want to, but I think you can visualize it. All right, perpendicular to a plane. A line, actually let's put this word line in here. A line perpendicular to a plane. It's pretty obvious if you think about it. A line perpendicular to a plane. So it's a line that is perpendicular to every line in the plane. So if I draw a plane, and this plane is made up of these two lines. Okay? And I have another line that is perpendicular to those. That's what that means, a line perpendicular to a plane, because two lines can make up a plane. And you have this line that's perpendicular to it. Okay, this is the kind of homework that you're going to have. Let's look at this. We are looking at this right here. Name a line. We're mostly going to be working with this line right here, VW. Okay, VW. So, name a line that is skewed to VW. So that means it can't touch it, and it's on a different plane. So give me one line that might be skewed to VW. Yes, Angelo.
QT?
QT, except that could be on the same plane as VW. As they go in the same direction, so they would be on the same plane. So that one doesn't work. Give me a line, Diana.
T and X.
T and X is over here, right? And here's VW. They will never hit each other, and they're not on the same plane. So T and X. There's another one. Does anybody see other ones? QT doesn't work because if you look at QT here, right here, these two could be on the same plane. If there was a plane cutting the cube in half, they would be on the same plane. So that doesn't work. It's not skew. Okay? Diana.
T and S.
T and S would work. They're not on the same plane. T and S would work. We're looking for skew lines here. There's another one. What about this one right here? Wouldn't that skew? It's not on the same plane and it doesn't intersect. RQ. Okay. Name a plane that appears to be parallel to VWX. Now remember, you name a plane with 3 letters. What is parallel to VWX? Yeah, there's only one. It's RST, or you could name it QRS, or STQ. This is all the same plane. You can name it 3 different ways. Name a line that is perpendicular to this plane right here. What line is perpendicular to that plane? There's a few of them. SW would be one of them. See, it intersects right there. Okay? So that would be perpendicular to that plane. All right, so for your homework, you should probably be able to get done with it. I do have the answers over there. So get started with it. And that's what you got. You got 20 minutes. There's no reason not to get it done.